Right, I have joined the Elite Super Blitz Arena on Lee Chess. It starts in just over 1 minute. I'm only just eligible to play in this event. You have to have at least 20 games played in Blitz, and you have to have a rating at least 2200. I achieved 2201, a new personal best high, a few days ago. So you can see I'm seeded 111 out of 115, so basically right at the bottom of the pile in this event. And there's going to be lots and lots of strong players in here. I'll just work through the list and you can see who's in this. Right to the top, and we've got 2600s playing, but I'm right near the bottom, and that's the best rating I've ever achieved. So it's one of these events, it could go anywhere. It would not surprise me if I lost every single game. It would not be a surprise at all, because everybody is 2200 rated. There's a couple of title players right at the bottom there where clearly they're a little bit underrated, but the titles by definition mean they are stronger than what their ratings suggest. They're like 2300 in Bullet. Another one.
10,
so,
9,
right, we're getting ready
8,
to go, so
7,
good luck everyone.
6, 5,
I'll do my best,
4,
but if it's a tough event,
3,
not to worry, I'll
2,
just try and enjoy it.
1, 0.
Right, I get white in the first game. I'll just turn my sound up. And just center the monitor. Okay, I think I'll take. Okay, I'm going to line up a potential to get rid of that bishop, but just develop for now. Prepare the castle. You won't take there, nope. But I'm looking at bishop up to get rid of that dangerous dark squared bishop, so I'll do that next. Now, knight over supports the other knight, so the queen can move. So maybe knight across and bringing the knight round at some point might be an idea here. He might just drop the bishop back, you never know. He does indeed, so I will trade the bishop and then bring the rook over. He might just bring the knight in, oops, that way. Goes back first of all. Yeah, I don't want to move just yet. Don't see the purpose in going forward. It's quite tough to work something out here. I'm going to drop the queen back to potentially push the pawn. Now he does come in now, so I'll trade that as well. Or does he go with rook or pawn? He goes with the rook, so I'll push this pawn. Okay, so he's got a target square. So I'll hit that rook and cover this square. And then maybe push again. Maybe rook to c5 is playable. Not mega keen on that. Okay, he might be trying to line up a sacrifice here. I'll just push. Wow, so he comes forward. So I think I can go back and hit the rook and pawn. Goes back. If I go forward, he's got pawn down. So I think I'm going to have to go back. We might see him go all in with something like this, but right now the queen covers. So he's got a fork idea. I could actually let him play that. Let's take. If he comes down, I think I can just take. Okay. Let's go forward. Now if I bring the rook across, he still gets this fork idea. Knight up is tempting. Okay, grab the pawn. So he comes down, so he's all in, so I've got a check, king up. Let's go check and bring the queen across. So we're hitting the pawn. But knight in, I might just sack the rook and let him take. I might try and run this. plays queen across. So I've got knight over, which invites pawn down. Knight across, takes, pawn down. Not sure that looks very good. Rook takes. Pawn up, I think it's just wasting a move. Knight up and he comes down, I'm committed. I've got to make a move, I don't see anything better. I actually can't, if he plays f5 now, I just take the queen. So, knight in to hit the queen. I'm wondering whether I can go knight in and go around the back like this. Okay, knight takes. Check. He comes up. Check back. Well, that looks tempting, but then queen takes. I don't know if this works or not. I'm looking at check, up, check. Takes. What? He goes back. And he can't take there because I get check, that wins the knight. Oh, he's got a draw, has he? Have I got a check? Got there. Wow, I actually managed to win it. Excellent. So a new personal best rating, 2207. Wow, that was a fantastic win. Wow, straight away up to a 2600, so this is just completely different league altogether. Okay. Okay, now can I take there? I'm looking at whether I can take here, but I think he can just come in. I'm just going to castle, he can take the piece. Okay, he'll probably drop the bishop back, but it's not guaranteed. I'm wondering whether I can dare even push a pawn up. I doubt it, I think it's a bit ambitious, a bit bold. He does go back, so I've got knight in. I think knight in is playable here. If he just comes forward, so take. Oh, so he's got the centre control now. Okay. He'd probably push here, and then I'll just have to find somewhere else for the bishop. Oh, he takes. Wow. I didn't think he would take there. So do I sack this? I think I'll play queen up for now. Support the pawn, connect the rooks. Dark square, because he's got the light squared bishop. Actually, maybe f5's tempting here as well. It's tempting. I've no idea if this is any good, but it's tempting. If he takes, I'll take the rook. He doesn't. So now I've got a nice potential to go here to support the pawn. It gives him a square for the rook here, but at least this is nicely supported now. Put the rook back in for the f-pawn. Yes, he does indeed come forward. So queen across. I push the pawn. It comes up. So I'm going to lose this pawn, I think. I'm going to have to come across, but bishop down is a problem now. Oh, I can just take there, okay. Look for a check and round the back. Oh, I've just pinned me. He just pinned it. Yeah, my bishop's on the wrong square, I just missed that. My bishop was on the wrong square, but well played. Very well done. It's always great fun to take on these much stronger players. Right, 300. Now he's going in berserk mode. Okay, I'll play a Caracan, then I won't play Sicilian. Wow, he still doesn't have to play quite so fast, he's still got time to think. So he plays rook across. Now do I want to take, is a question. I think I'll drop the bishop back. Okay. Rook over allows a potential knight up, so now I'm just trading castle. Okay. Trouble with knight back is it allows him to come forward. Let's bring a bishop up. So he does come forward, so we'll take. So try and pressure this pawn. Right, now I'm going to drop back and try and come forward. So hit the pawn, that's the immediate threat. Okay, there's a mate threat, that's not good. So I have to go there, I think. Rook across and knight back's snaddy, but he's got this dark squared bishop, that's annoying. So he wants the queen down. So now, can I play something like this? Does he have a sack? I can take and he gets queen down. Then can I come back and hit the bishop? Take. No, take, he comes down, there's another mate threat. I'm going to play up and rook across, I think. Okay. Right, now I'll take. Hit the rook. Hit the queen and knight. But he's still got this really annoying bishop. I think I have to push here. Do I? If I don't, he gets a check. Take. Yeah, if he comes in I'm going to have to take, but then he gets a pawn planted. So I think I have to go there and rook across. Yeah, I don't see any way to stop this. He can come down and go over, then I think he just brings the rook behind and I don't think I can stop it. Can he even somehow wangle his way around here? Maybe. Oh, I meant to go at the corner. I meant to actually go at the corner there. Got there. I got there. Wow. That is purely because he did berserk mode. That's the only reason I did that. So 22.14, another personal best high. That's amazing. I mean, 2300 is clearly way beyond me. Oops, click it up to see how the leader's doing. Wow, 8 points already. Excellent, well done. Right, I think I'll stick to my normal knight f3. c6 you normally play b3 against in the reti, and then g3. I think I'll play rook across. I'm going to look to try and come up like this at some point. Right now. Offer to trade a set of knights, so pawns loose. Forward. Let's just try and gain a bit more space. Okay, wants to trade queens. Ooh, he's got a dangerous knight move though, even if I play up. I think I can play it though, then rook across maybe if the knight comes in. But it is supported by bishop and queen, so it could be horrible worse. Bishop up is an idea if I get a chance. Or this rook across. Well, rook across tempo on the queen first, then bishop up. Or maybe bishop up this way now. They just castles. I'm going to go crazy and play h4 now. Okay. Let's get the king out of the way. So it comes forward. I'm going to go forward. Oh, he gets the follow-up at the end, I missed that. But have I got a tactic there? He takes bishop down. No, it doesn't work. I think I've got to take there. Yeah, it looks very grim now, doesn't it? Lost the exchange. Maybe I should have played rook up there. I probably should have done. Ooh, he's just mopped everything up, hasn't he? So I better take. Oh, I just missed that. That was just a poor game. Well played. Right, I'll play a knight up again. Okay. Let's go c4. Okay, hit the bishop. Wow, he comes forward. Okay. I think I'll just challenge that. So pin the knight. I'll take that. I'm going to drop the knight back. So I'm hanging a pawn there. He could have taken a pawn there. He still can maybe. Let's take. I want to put the knight here. Let's do that anyway. If he takes the knight, I'm going to take. So he's won a pawn, but okay, I really need to take that. Now this is obviously a threat. To get the queen back. He plays up. So I'm looking at whether knight up is playable. I'd like to play rook up. I think I'll take the pawn first, hit the bishop. Right, let's look to trade queens. Bishop moves, obviously my rook is going to be attacked. Yeah, I'm going to have to take there, I think. So, again, it's looking like a struggle this game. So, 2 clean pawns down. He can defend that. I can come here. But he can just attack this, I think. Oh, hold on. If he takes, I might be able to take the pawn and get a tempo to advance. Okay, let's bring the knight back. We got a potential check and pick up another pawn. So have I got rook across here? I need to be creative with the knight. I've got to move the knight. Pawn forward, I'm going to go up where the pawn was. I've got to be creative with this knight, it's the only hope, I think. So again, there's a check threat to fork everything. He might be able to ignore it and just push, not sure. That's what he's done, so check. Take. Get the bishop, I think that's winning. That's definitely winning. Wow, he's just blundered it. That's another excellent win. That's another personal best then, 22-15. Excellent. Right, I think I'll play Sicilian this time instead of the Caracan. C3, somebody played this earlier on. The game didn't go all that brilliantly, I must admit, when I faced this earlier. So I'll try and play something different this time. Just line up simply to castle. Knight up. Comes over. Bishop up. Right, now I'll take. If the knight takes, I'll trade the bishop. So I've got this isolated pawn. This is the problem now. Knight forward is playable though. I think queen up first and rook across to try and get an extra piece support. Actually, rook across here first on the light square. Knight up can hit the bishop. It will. Now rook across to support. You might look at pawn down. I've got knight down to hit the queen and then back. Or knight back. Then he can push. I think I can take. Let's just drop the knight back. If I'm blundering, I'm blundering. If he pushes, I think I can trade. It's always a problem when you get a loose pawn like this. Maybe I'm better running the queen up, like hit knight and pawn. Okay, knight's now supported. Yeah, let's move the queen up, hit the pawn. I might just abandon this pawn, just double the rooks up. I might literally just abandon it. Although, I think now I can go in and still support it and pressure another pawn. Okay, hit the rook, threaten to take and hit the queen and rook. I think that's probably his logical move, and I'm not sure what I'll do next. Maybe knight down to hit the queen is a good move there. Knight down, you hit the queen, you can trade a set of rooks. Might weaken my position rather than strengthen it though. Let's take. So I can put the knight back. I'm just going to play a move so the king's got a square to avoid these back rank issues. I should have maybe pushed the pawn. Yeah, it's not going to get a chance now. Okay, so I'll bring the knight back in with a view to coming back again. Because he's still got the issue of his backward pawn to deal with as well. Now he's tempting me in there. Now, can that create anything? So I've actually got a queen check here. So he has to watch out going there for a knight check. Right, so now I can go over and pin his knight. I'm aware that my own knight is hanging, but knight for knight would be okay here. Maybe I lose this pawn as well though, maybe it isn't so good. So he plays up. So I better drop back, look to move the rook across. And now his king's open, it gives me half a chance, you never know. I can abandon this but try and get attacking, still pressure this pawn. Oh, well now I can definitely attack. This square's open now, as well as the pawn. Rook up. I'm going to look to put the rook here and threaten mate here. That's the threat. Maybe this is a simple defence. He's seen the threat there. Okay, queen across to support the pawn. Maybe knight across this way. If knight comes back, I think I can go all the way in. Right, knight out to pressure the pawn. Queen up is an idea. Just trying to create weaknesses. Okay, do I trade? Actually, I think I will because I'm up on the clock. That's another excellent win. Wow. That's another excellent win. That's another personal best I've got. 22-22. I can't believe that. Wow, that's astonishing. They're the leaders. There's still an hour and a half to go. That's half an hour gone already. Now a National Master 2300. So again, this will be a step up in class. I'll stick to the Caracan for this one, I think. Okay, I'll just take... It just comes up. Ooh, I've given him bishop down there. Wow. He should have played bishop down immediately, I think, there. So... Right, knight over. I'm looking whether it's worth sacking a pawn already here, like this. I think I'll play pawn up and maybe try and get pawn up, but position is already terribly bogged down. Right, let's hit the bishop. Now hit this one. I'm just trying to unwind a little bit. Okay, I've got to drop back. So he grabs the pawn. I'm going to play rook across and bishop down if he takes. He just goes back. Okay, so bishop back to come here. We're actually hitting this pawn. But bishop's on the right diagonal now. So now I've got knight up. Maybe get rid of his light squared bishop, which we do. Whoa, I've missed that. He can just take. So I think knight over, we might trade queens. See, I've got to do something about the mate threat. Yeah, I think knight back. But I just simply missed that. So I'm still hitting his pawn. Not much else I can do really though. Okay, go up to hit the bishop. Now light square. So he comes forward. Right, there is no knight check and the knight supports the queen anywhere. So he's hit the rooks. So I'm going to have to trade queens, am I? Hold on. He's going to win an exchange, whatever, so I'll let him take with a queen. So hit that bishop. Hit the bishop again. Again. Okay, I better go up there, but I'm in trouble again here now. Oh, I can't even move it, can I? So I've got to drop back. Can I push a pawn here? Try and somehow wangle something like that? I doubt it. I can't imagine that could happen, but... Okay, hit that rook. Can he come down? Don't think so. He can go across maybe. I'm looking at getting the queen up here. If I take, he takes with the pawn, so let's go forward. Right, he takes. So now we've got a weakness there. How on earth do I exploit it? If I go up, I think he can come like this. I think rook across. So now maybe I'm threatening to take now. Take to the pawn, the queen can move. Okay. Yeah, this is hopeless, isn't it? This is just hopeless, I've got nothing here. No, I'll just give him that. Well played, that was hopeless, I just played a poor game. But that's bound to happen in a strong event like this. Now another step up at 2400. Okay, let's go e4. So we're definitely going to see f5 at some point, it's just a case of when. So if he plays it, I'll play the bishop up. Try and bring the knight in. Just take. Okay. Let's support the knight. Now, which way do I want the knight to go? Let's bring it back. So if he takes, I can actually take with a knight now. Okay, I'll take him. Maybe it's not a great idea, I might need to support this. So he brings knight forward. Actually, I'm going to put the knight right here just to release the bishop. I'll push. If he takes, I'll take. Oh, but do I take with the f-pawn? See, this is what I meant about this being opened up. It was a bad move to move the rook. I'm going to have to move it back. I don't think I can take there. If I take, the knight's going to have some sort of power play. So I think knight down, the knight here, I think. Bishop up. So I look to trade the bishop. So now pressure on a pawn, but nothing imminent. So knight in is a move to hit that rook, and that rook's trapped, but he can just take first. Yeah, move the rook back, so do I have a threatening knight in to hit the trapped rook? Or maybe this knight in. Knight out is playable, knight out's playable. Knight over. If knight takes, I take the rook. Okay, I think it's worth trading there. So hit the two pawns. This threatens to fork all the rooks. That's a check. I am a pawn down already though, and he's got the bishop to knight advantage, so I think all I can do is take the pawn and come back. Now, can I put the knight somewhere else when it comes back? He might get it trapped. Yeah, if that rook down this pawn's loose, if he goes back, I might have to go here. Oh, king up, okay. I've actually got pawn up, I thought. Ooh, it opens my king though, doesn't it? It opens the king. Yeah, I think it's not so good either way, so... Is there any tactic? Check, takes, check. Let's drop back and hit the rook. What? Can he get away with that? Check, take. If he takes, I check, and I'm going to win the bishop. Oh, I've dropped the rook. What am I doing? What am I doing? I just missed the fact that the rook was being hit. Wow. That was terrible. Not to worry, these things happen. Okay, I should have taken the pawn there. That's just a bad move he played, I should have grabbed. Let's play up and up. If a5, I think b5 looks fine. Okay, push the bishop back again. I think bishop up is okay there, but I'll pin the knight. He comes over. I'll take. Now, there's no need to pre-move. No need to pre-move. So you can grab that pawn. I can support this. I can take here. Yeah, I'll grab the pawn and hit another pawn. Right, so he looks to trade bishops. I've got pawn up here as well. Knight takes, bishop takes, bishop takes. I might be able to take here. I think that's making it a bit complicated. I'll just push the pawn and maybe bring the knight up. Oh, he just takes. Wow. I think I can take here though. Okay, so get the knight up. Then rook across to pressure this pawn. Actually, let's put the rook right down to go after this pawn this way. Then bring the knight across here. Threaten to take with a check. If he moves, I can still go in with a check. Okay, so if I take, he comes up. A check, he comes up. So check, up, check. He can go on a dark square, then my pieces are overloaded, but then I can come back and hit the knight. I think I can play this. So dark square, I think I can drop back. Okay, so pressure this pawn now. He goes back. So rook across, he can push. So it's got to be right to go in this way. He can still push, but then this is hit. And if he goes across with this rook, he's a bit bogged down, except this can just run up the board. So I need to find a way to go after his king. So I'm going to play a rook up and come across here and target this. Yeah, this is the danger. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves from a queen. Okay, so rook across. He just comes up. Okay, so check. Now, can I support the rook there and threaten mate? That's mate, isn't it? How does he stop checkmate there? He just walked right into it, unless I'm missing something. These files are both cut off, and I don't see how he stops the pawn. That's excellent, he just walked right into it. It's another good win, wow. I've had some very unexpected results here, so delighted so far. See, a long way to go, of course, an hour and a quarter, long way to go. Right, 23.78, so another step up in class at my level. Okay, no, I could do the same thing there. Okay, let's just play a quiet holding move. And I think I can play a knight up here. Danger is my bishop might get overloaded. Well, let's trade. But take with a knight if he takes, so the bishop's free to take as if he moves, which he does. Right, so let's challenge this pawn. Okay. Hold on. If he comes in here, that's a threat, so I've got to go here. Well, let's try and challenge this side. So we're actually hitting a knight there. So I'll take. Just takes. So I'll hit the pawn. If the pawn moves, this one's loose. So he comes forward. Ooh, he's done well there. So let's go forward then. It's so easy to blunder these positions, though, it really is. Right, there is a knight check, but my knight covers. I'm just trying to not blunder him taking my bishop. Right, knight in. Okay, I'll take that. So how on earth do I get active here? I'm going to challenge this. Right, so my king can't go either here. Well, he's let me in now. So he's trying to get this, I'm guessing. And I can't stop it, can I? Oh, can I? I've got a check and I can. Just switch the knight side. Wow, so that's protected. So he's in trouble here. If he's not careful, I'm going to run this up the board. If his king wanders too far, he's in trouble. This knight is stuck, it can't come out. If he plays, I just take, so this could be over. I think he's completely misplayed it. But they're never over at my level until they're over, of course. I could easily miss something. I think that just wins. I don't think he can stop it now. Yeah, still protected. Knight back, no issues. He can't stop this. That's an excellent win. Wow. That's another excellent win, another personal best, 22:30. I can hardly believe that. Wow, that is amazing, it really is. Another 2400. I'll play a Sicilian this time instead of Caracal. Okay, let's bring the knight up. I'm not overly brilliantly up on the theory in the Sicilian, I must admit, so it's easy for me to get caught out in these openings, but sometimes you just want to play something different. The Caracal is what I normally play with black against e4. Comes forward, so I'm going to have to castle, and maybe f6 if he plays bishop down. He plays bishop here. Okay, so knight up to hit the bishop. Is he just looking for something simple? I'm not sure. Or queen up to hit the pawn. Wow, he's castled, so he's really going all out for this. Okay, I'll push the pawn up then, see how far I can get. He should play this, of course. So push. Right, he does. Now this knight can't move, the queen would hang. Now what I'm looking at is rook across and knight back here. I think I'm going to play that instead of knight here, knight back here. Try and support this. But pawn up, I'm going to have to push and then hope that I can play this. Not sure I can. The knight covers this square right now for the queen, so that's why he's going there. So let's push the pawn up. If he takes there, I'll just take with the queen, I think, try and trade. Oh, he just grabs the pawn, okay. I've got to be creative, I've got to try and find a way to create something. So I've got pawn up and... oh no, pawn up's lethal, he's got the bishop there. I'm just going to sack that rook, it's not doing anything, so just sack it. Hit the knight and try and switch sides. Right, so what do we do? Let's play check first. Now, can we sack this? I don't know if it's any good. I'm just going to chuck this pawn and try and open something up. I say I don't really play the Sicilian very often. I don't know much of the theory of this, so. But clearly, in this position, I can hardly move. I'm so bogged down. The queen might just be trapped. I'll have to take, I think, there. But this is just all opened up now. Rook across and he might just be able to blast through. Okay. I better grab the pawn. At least there's pressure on the bishop. Knight comes in. Ooh, rook up looks terrible, doesn't it? Is it playable? Is this even playable, rook across? But every piece is defensive and doing nothing. So he goes over to hit the queen. Okay, just drop back. There must be a tactic somewhere that he's got. There's got to be one here somewhere. But I want rook across if I can get it played. Is g5 even playable here, maybe? He goes back, so rook across. I'm looking if g5 is playable. He's brought the knight in, wow. So bishop up or bishop up, this gets weak. Knight over takes, takes. I'm looking at knight out wide to come here and hit the queen. I have no idea if it's any good or not. Okay, now I'll play that. Run out of time. Wow. I managed to outplay him and run out of time, just a couple of seconds off a win. Well played, though. He held on very well. Well done. We have 1 hour 5 minutes left. So my first hour's gone pretty well. Well, now at 2600, this is a completely different league. Very, very bold attacking opening. Okay. I'm just going to trade there. Okay, let's put the knight forward. And take. I'm going to bring the queen up and maybe a rook across, get off this diagonal. Okay. Just play a pawn up. Right, I think I've still got a square here I can go. He's clearly just bombing down all in. Hit the bishop, support the knight. I could actually take with a pawn maybe in a line like this. Okay. I think I have to play across here. But now I'm threatening to take though. 2 pieces for a rook, so he takes. So I've got a knight check. Does it do anything at all? It allows me to bring the other knight over, or put a rook forward. Probably a bit ambitious, but who cares? I'm playing a 2600, let's go for it. The question is it worth it? If he advances, you go in, trade, you give up a pawn, but you get rid of his bishop. I think it is. So he doesn't take. Okay. Queen across onto the king's diagonal, just in case. Maybe this is playable at some point. And try and target this pawn. Again, pre-move in case he grabs the pawn, he doesn't. So he's trying to create a weakness here, and there is one to be fair. I've actually got knight over here, have I? Hit the rook and hit the pawn. Pre-move in case he takes. If he takes, he then got rook coming down. So it could be double-edged this. So do I grab the pawn, do I grab the rook? Grab the pawn and his king gets more open, but I've got to take the material. Oh, I blundered the piece straight back. Just blundered it straight back. Wow. Yeah, I just blundered it. I should have gone for the pawn. Should have trusted my instinct there. That does nothing at all, does it really? Yeah, now we can just push. That's just, you know, a decent position, just completely blown away in a matter of seconds. But not to worry. So what are we in? 1 hour in now, just about, and I'm performed at 23.54 in my first hour. That's amazing, that is. I can hardly believe that against an average opponent, 23.57 as well. Because that rating is obviously comfortably higher than I will ever get. I'll never get near that. Now 2400 again, another class up. He goes berserk though, so I'll go cautiously then. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of a knight, I think. Now, should I counter f5 with h4? I think I will. Comes forward. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play it back and then pawn up and try and come round like this the long way. Okay, I've got a nice square for the knight this way now, I think. Now, pawn is loose, don't really want to lose it. Can't go there. Go here and just edge forward. Now, this queen's a little bit boxed in it. I don't think I can trap it. So let's just develop them. So pawn up allows queen down. Let's look to trade queens. Rook up looks like a really crazy move, but let's just try and soften up these pawns and then go back. Support the pawn so the bishop can go forward maybe. Wow, so the bishop's off. So now my knight's going to get active as well as my opponent's. I threaten to take. Knight in, takes, he takes with something. Maybe try and push. Wow, can he really play this? Knight over, rook across, knight back, and he takes. So if I take, rook across is the idea. I'm going to lose material, so I'm going to go up this way. So now I threaten a check. Alright, so now I'll go back, threaten a check again. Again. So I'm threatening to take the knight and promote. Got there, beat the 2400. Wow. Actually did it, I can hardly believe that. Wow. Well, win against the 2400. Again, it was purely because of the berserk mode, wasn't it? But gives me another personal best high, 2235. Almost as high as my bullet rating, wow. But he managed to play quickly enough to get the time level on the clock, but obviously on another day, if he hadn't have gone berserk with an extra minute and a half, he would have been, or should have been, comfortably the stronger player. He played very, very well how quickly he played. But for my level, that's still a pretty amazing result. Now another big step up. I've already lost to this player once. 2579. Okay. Now this is where the symmetry is going to end. So I think just pawn up so the bishop can move at some point. Oh, he's really tempting me there. I've got to drop back onto the diag there. Rook across and pawn up. I hope I'm not dropping some sort of tactic here. Just get that rook straight back. Clearly someone who can rate at 2600-ish is just, you know, a completely different league altogether. Now, how do we exploit this move? I think I'd better counter it. My gut feeling is to counter that. So take, I'm going to have to counter that as well, I think. So I think rook across and look to come up, and hope not to blunder something here. I put the knight forward and maybe drop it back in front of the pawn. But I can see it coming that I'm going to have to sacrifice rook for knight. Yes, so I'm going to have to take there first. Can he just take? Ah, it's just mate, isn't it? It's just over. Well done, that's a lovely finish. So we have 53 minutes left now. Just have a look at how some of these strong players are doing. Another one, 23-62. I'm actually 2-0 up against this opponent, but that could be in bullet rather than blitz. Okay. I'm not going to drop my bishop there. The knight was protecting it, but try and chase that queen away. Actually, let's go right up. I'm wondering whether I just go really up, really go for it. Doesn't feel quite right though. Let's put the bishop back forward. I'd rather have the bishop outside than inside, I think. I'll take there though. So I can lose a pawn here. If I go forward, he takes, and he takes here. But then I open the king up. Doesn't feel right. I'll let him take the knight and open the g file. So he might castle long now. Wow, that's a bold move. Okay, I'll let him take. Now I'm going to push. If he takes here, I can take with the queen, I think, maybe the pawn. But I'd probably just take here first. Okay, so I'll take with a pawn. Now I'm going to push and hopefully support the pawn. Try and get the bishop up in front of this one. Hold on, is c4 maybe better there? There might be a tactic to get the queen up and hit this pawn. Yeah, pawn up and this pawn is loose, which is easy to miss. Okay, he's got the knight coming in. Pawn up, knight takes, doesn't work. If I castle, I immediately lose this pawn. Not easy, and I've already lost lots and lots of time. Let's push this pawn. If I get the knight off the board and a chance for it, I'll take it. He goes for that, so I get a pin, check, so just sidestep. Has he got something like this? He might have. Okay, pawn up. You can grab that pawn now, of course, yes. But hit the bishop and threaten a check. He's obviously seen it because he's taking his time. But I'm hitting the bishop, I'm threatening a check, the pawn can't take. The rook's got a nice target here. So let's just see what he does. I won't try and calculate anything until he's moved. I'm guessing this move might be playable here. But if it is, I think I can take and take the bishop. Maybe not then. He's clearly seen it and he's trying to just work out if it's actually a problem or not. Whether his king is just perfectly safe somewhere. So he drops the bishop back. So I'm going to go for it. So I can take with the bishop and pick up the rook. What's wrong with that? Take the queen. Hold on, is that mate? Check, he has to go there or there. Check, he can't go back. So he has to block with a bishop. That is an excellent win. Wow, beat another 2360 player. That's an excellent win, excellent. Wow, that's another personal best rating. 2241, which is actually better than my best bullet at 2240. That is amazing. Right, I'll have a 30-second break before my next game again. But a 360 and I'm 3-0 up against him now. The other two must have been bullet, I'm guessing. I wonder if it lets me score back a few moves. So in this position, I wondered if he could actually come up here. But maybe I've just got bishop check. But then he can go up the corner. Queen over. It's still going to be mate, isn't it? Yeah, it's still going to be mate, I think. I'll play another few games. I don't think I'm going to play the whole 2 hours. I think that's going to be a bit much. Now, 2567. It's obviously tough playing game after game after game when you're outrated all the time. Okay, let's go forward. I'll take. Check. Let's just trade in castle. Now I think I'm going to look at pawn up next. Actually, let's play pawn up to trade off here if he pushes. I'm going to try and get rid of that light squared bishop. Okay, that would weaken my back pawn, leave it backward. I don't see anything better though. B6 becomes obviously a weakness now. So knight can go forward, hit the pawn, pawn up, and you can't really do anything. Queen up. Yeah, this is a problem, isn't it? I'm going to play queen up so I can connect the rooks. But I need to do something about this knight. Where does it go? Actually, let's push the pawn. Let's try and push forward. He comes over. I think I'll move the knight in. If he takes, I'll just ignore it for now. Okay, I can't ignore it now. I've got knight across to hit the queen, but I don't think it achieves anything. That's nice and solid, so push the pawn. If he takes, I'm going to take with a knight and bring it more into the middle of the board, or compared to where it is now. Knight across, we can trade. Well, knight comes right in. Okay, I'll take the pawn then. So I've got knight out wide to hit the queen. But does it achieve anything? He stopped me bringing the rook across, so how else do I get this knight active? I can come here, not sure what it achieves. Yeah, I'm going to do that because I want to try and move the rook if I can. The knights at least support each other. Okay. He might gamble 2 knights for the rook and pawn, I doubt it, he doesn't. So now I've got knight over, I think. Hit the queen and bring the other knight in and then this knight back, that was my idea. Again, I'm getting well down on the clock, but I am playing a 25-60. The knight up, then this knight back this way. And then try and just edge over, maybe push that pawn. Okay, no, I've got to check and I can come back. No, I'm going to have to drop back, but I'm threatening to take this pawn now. It goes up. Is this playable? I'm going to get the rook onto an active square. I'm just going to abandon this. He's opened his king. So go forward and maybe rook forward. At some point I might have a sack here. I might like, oops, pre-move in case he takes. But 2 knights attack the pawn. I'm not sure if it's playable. Certainly right now it's not. He's got the queen there, but he's got a very open king. I've got a queen check here possible. So he's got knight out wide, so I can take the rook. I can actually go and pin the knight there. Gain a rook, lose a queen, gain a queen. Pin the knight. Let's pin the knight first, give him something to think about. He moves. Right, grab the pawn. Okay, I've blundered there, that's a shame. Yeah, I don't see anything I can do here now, that's just an unfortunate blunder. Well, that's a bit unfortunate, I was doing pretty well there. But okay, I'm clearly out of time. Never going to win the game, but at least I've put in a credible effort, I think. Right, knight back. He's maybe got knight in now. Actually, no, the knight can't move. So knight up. Right, now it can. Clearly I've got to take. Yeah, I'm just beating that. Just giving that, but that was a good effort. Right, I might play one more game. So what have I done? Oh, too quick for me there. Right, 21.92. So this is a similar strength opponent to myself. So go back to my normal Caracan. Okay, c3. Okay, I think I want knight over and across here. Got to play up first. He's going queen side, yes, so knight down. Again, he's going all out for the win, ultra aggressive. So bishop up and queen up is an idea. Even bishop up and bishop in, just to try and trade is an idea. Knight in, he's got a sack playable. I'm going to take that, I think that's dangerous. So I'll push. Okay, just push again. Wow, he's allowed my rook onto the open file. So bishop up is certainly a move there. It kind of wastes a move if he pushes, but it's a move. So I think we're going to see him sack around here as well. But I'm tempted to give up the rook for bishop. Okay. Let's push up there. Try not to open the path to my queen. I want to obviously just push here and take if I can. He plays rook up, so I'll push the pawn. So take. Takes with the rook. So take and drop the bishop back. Maybe queen across. Bishop back makes more sense, depending on what he takes with. He goes with the pawn. So I'll get the bishop on a solid square. So now it's a case of can I get the queen and rook onto the open file. The rook is the one you want there first. Okay. Knight over's playable. Rook up to hit the bishop's playable. I'm going to bring the queen up and try and bring the rook across and just ignore this. I'll put the rook behind the pawn if I have to. If he plays queen over. Oh, knight obviously can't right now. So queen right up, just look for bishop in. Then the threat would be check and mate. He goes back. So I've got the rook over, so that's a mate threat. So check, he can come up. Okay, I'll offer him a draw there, see if he wants it. He doesn't, so we won't be repeating here. So he drops the queen back. So I'll take there first. So now I need to go after this pawn. Ooh, if I go up there, I drop that. Knight up, takes, he comes down. Yeah, I've got to get the knight up and stop his bishop supporting his pawn here. Rook across. And maybe king up. He might regret not taking a draw. He might find a way to win, but he might well regret it. So he wants queen down. Or trade, actually I'll just trade and bring the king up. Okay, let's go with rook. So keep his king back. Yeah, there's nothing I can do to stop that, is there? Yeah, there's nothing I can do there. Oh, I've dropped the rook. So clearly he won't regret that. Well done. He did very well. try another Sicilian, why not? Okay, we have a slightly unusual line here. Okay, I think bishop up. Let's push. It comes forward. I think I'm going to have to just leave the bishop there. He probably will take it. Gives me a permanently weak e-pawn. Right, so he just goes immediately after that. I don't think I can stop that. Let's just move the king. A queen up. So this could really just collapse into a heap instantly. So I've got to go with a bishop. So I think I've got to take there. He takes the bishop, so I'll take. Hit the bishop, hit the pawn. So it goes for pawn. So if I gain a pawn, I think I have to. Rook across, I think I can hit the bishop. But clearly I'm a pawn down now and just worse. Now pawn up, he can maybe pin the knight, rook across. Hold on, have I got knight up here with a dangerous check threat? Yeah, if I get a check and his king's on the diagonal, I might get the queen on the diagonal. That could be dangerous. He might have to play a 4. Well, there's a mate threat against me. So check. So queen down, obviously it's mate in 1. Pawn up, queen down, king over. Check, up, check. I don't think there's anything I can do about this. I think I have to go up and drop the queen back. Yes, he's found the move. I suppose I've got a fork to hit the 3 of them. He takes. Yeah, nothing I can do there, that's just poor. Well played, very well done. Let's go e4 this time. So he takes, so I'll take. Okay. I'm going to drop back. So he's got the option to take now, but otherwise I can move the bishop. So I'll take and move the bishop. No, I don't want to open. I think it's probably wise to do that. I'll challenge the knight. And obviously I'll take it if I get a chance, but he will get it, his pawn cemented. Maybe I might put the knight here then. He doesn't take, so I'll fix that. Right, so he does bring his pawn forward. But actually he's given me a nice square myself, hasn't he? Knight up and knight in, and I can match his position. Is he looking at knight check maybe, something like that? I'm not sure. Put the knight forward. Comes forward. Okay, I might have to take. Actually, I think I've got f3 there. Yeah, I'll play f3. And if he takes, I think I can take with the bishop. Potentially the pawn, but I think I'd take with a bishop. Knight takes, bishop takes. So he advances. So obviously I've got queen over, I can trade queens. Yeah, that looks like it makes sense. So he goes back. Queen up. I'm wondering whether I can open this up, if he might get a little bit ambitious. I'm not quite seeing it right now. Let's just play up. He's definitely trying to play for a win, so I've got to try and open this up somehow. Yeah, I'm going to challenge that knight again and try and get it off the board. Okay. Yeah, this has to be bad, doesn't it? This has got to be losing for me. It's hard to imagine I've got any way to avoid this. I'm hoping to get rook up and across, but no, it just looks bad. It looks very bad. Queen check and I'll trade the queen instantly. Rook check, I have to move. So I'm hoping for this. What? Oh, he's got bishop down. Wow. So I have to play rook up and just take if he gets the bishop in. If he takes a pawn, I'll have to take with a bishop. I'll put the bishop here. No, I'll have to take, otherwise he gets rook. And so he's played that really well. So he does come in, so obviously I have to take. I'm going to take this pawn though. Threat of a check maybe. Can I get this rook active somehow? Can he get behind and just try and come for a mate here while I can't move the king out? If this pawn goes, half a chance. I can trade queens there. That's got to be the right thing to do. Oh, he's blundered his queen. Wow, I can't believe that. Wow, he just missed it. So pin the rook. Wow, that is amazing. Just one silly slip. Right, so these are the results I've had in this tournament here. I've got a new personal best high rating during the event. I'll check that shortly. I think it was 2240 odd I think I reached. So I've won against a 2200, a 2300, 2260, 2260, 2216, 2378, 2405, 2362 and 2226. So I'll just quickly switch to my profile. So my bullet is 2237, the best I've been is 2240. My blitz 2234, and it was 2241 that I reached, so excellent.